Okay, so my name is William. Okay, today we're going to read another part of the Bible. We're going to read Lamentations Chapter 2. Okay. How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger? He cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel, and remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger. The Lord had swallowed up in the heavens of Jacob, and have not pitied, have not thrown down in his wrath the strongholds, the daughter of Judah, and hath wrought him down to the ground, and he hath polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof. He hath cut off the fierce anger and the horn of Israel. He hath drawn back his right hand before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire. He devoureth round about, and he hath been disposed like an enemy, and he stood with his right. With his adversary in the slough of the pleasant to the eye, and the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion is poured out the spirit like fire. The Lord was an enemy. He had swallowed up Israel, and he had swallowed up all of her palaces and destroyed his strongholds. He had increased the daughter of Judah the mourning and lamentation, and had finally taken away his tabernacle and of his word of the garden, and he hath destroyed the pieces, and the assembly of the Lord hath caused a solemn feast, and the Sabbath he forgotten in Zion. And despite the imitation of his anger, the king and his priest. The Lord had cast off his altar, and he hath abhorred his sanctuary, and he hath given unto his tenth hand of enemy of walls and of her palaces. He hath made a noise in the house of the Lord. It is a day's solemn feast. He hath proposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He hath stretched out the line, and he hath not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore he made a rampart of the wall lament, and languish together. The gates of the sunk into the ground. He had destroyed the broken their bars. The kings were princes among the Gentiles. Laws no more. The prophets have no vision of the Lord. The daughters of the elders of the daughter of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silence, and they have cast dust upon their heads. They were girding themselves with sackcloth, and the virgins of Jerusalem hang their hands to the ground. My eyes fail with tears, my bones with trouble, and they liver is poured upon the earth, for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because of the children of the suckling swan in the streets of the city. They say to their mothers, where is corn and wine, and where is soon as the wounded in the streets of the city? And their soul was poured out in the mother's bosom. And I take the witness thee, and what shall think I, like unto thee, O daughter of Jerusalem, I equal to thee, because I comfort thee, O virgin of daughter of Zion, and thy breach is great like a sea. Who can heal thee? Thy prophets have seen vain foolish things for thee, and they not discovered his iniquity and turned away in thy captivity. They have seen for thee false burdens, and cause for a punishment. All the plastic out of the hands, and in his wing his hand of daughter of Jerusalem, saying, this is a city that men come the perfection of beauty, and the joy of the whole earth. Thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee, they hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up, and certainly this is a day we look for. We have seen it. Lord had done which this had devised. He had fulfilled those were commanded in the days of old, and he hath thrown down, he had not pitied, and he did not cause thine enemy to rejoice over there, and he had set up the horn of thy adversaries. Their heart cry unto the Lord, all wall of the daughter of Zion. Let tears run down like a river day and night. Give thyself no rest. Let the apple of thine eye cease. Arise, cry out the night, and the beginning of the watches pour out the night hard like water. Before the face of the Lord lived up, night has torn him the life of the young children, and the faint of the hunger, in the top of every street. Behold, O Lord, the consider of the whom thou is the darkness, shall the woman eat their food of the children of Spain, long shall the priest and the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of the Lord. The young and the old lie in the ground of the streets. My virgins and my young are fought by the sword, and has slain in the day of thine anger, and thou hast killed and not pitied. Thou hast called as a solemn day my terrors round about, and so that the day of the Lord's anger none escaped nor remained. Those I have swallowed and brought up as my enemy consumed. Oh, condensed ending of Lamentations Chapter 2. Okay. Okay, next we read Lamentations Chapter 3. Okay. Okay. And you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.